10 years ago, natural products were just entering the mainstream. Unhealthy ingredients were being identified and removed, and they were being replaced with natural alternatives, which was fantastic. But this was also negatively impacting the product experience. Lotions were getting runny, washes weren't lathering, the products didn't smell good, and they had a shorter shelf life. We knew that we could do better. We wanted to take those bad ingredients out, replace them with natural alternatives, but still give the user an experience of rich, thick lotions and creams, lovely foaming washes, fabulous fragrance, and the appropriate shelf life. So our goal became to create a line of natural, luxurious bath and body products that people could trust to support a healthy lifestyle. We actually came up with a mantra, a mission, so to speak. And this is what drives everything we do today. We believe nature creates the best ingredients, that a clean list of ingredients should be the norm and not the exception. We believe that indulgence does not have to be expensive, and that you shouldn't have to choose between what works and what's good for you. So how did we do that? First, we did our research to figure out what we should eliminate, what we should replace those chemicals with, and what good ingredients should we include. Through our research, we discovered that women use an average of 12 personal care products a day with 168 different chemicals. Men use 8 personal care products a day with 85 chemicals. Imagine that, using products day after day, week after week. Our body's like an ecosystem, and these products that we're putting on our skin can be absorbed through our skin, into our body, into our tissues, and build up over the years. For instance, think about the birth control patch or a nicotine patch. Those are designed to be absorbed into your body. In the case of personal care products, there are chemicals that can be absorbed. For instance, doctors find parabens in the breast tissue of women with breast cancer. Sulfates can trigger all sorts of skin allergies and irritations. Phthalates can cause endocrine disruption in young children. So what we're putting on our bodies really, really matters, and we can make better choices. So we wanted our customers to be able to indulge in the good and eliminate the bad. So we did a bunch of research to understand what is good, what is bad, and why. So let's start with the bad. There's a consumer watchdog organization called the Environmental Working Group, EWG.org. They're a consumer watchdog organization that was really at the forefront of trying to help consumers understand the ingredients that are in personal care products. They actually, on their website, had created a toxicity rating between 0 and 9. 0 would be like water, and 9 would be something that's pretty toxic. When we were developing our formulas, we took every single ingredient in each one of our formulas and put it into the EWG website to understand the toxicity rating of that particular ingredient. So all of the ingredients that are in Natural Inspirations products are under 4, and most of them are 2 or less. So in terms of the EWG standard, we are a very, very mild, natural product line. We also looked at the European body care standards. Europe is very, very stringent in watching ingredients in body care products. And so we made sure that we were looking at their standards and we were understanding them by using the Environmental Working Group information. So that's how we determined what ingredients we didn't want. Then we had to figure out what ingredients we really did want and what we should be replacing those bad ingredients with. So we went to one of the top natural formulators in the world. He was really at the forefront, a pioneer in developing natural formulations. You may be familiar with the salon line Aveda. He was one of the founders of Aveda. He oversaw research and development from the time they were founded until they were sold to Estee Lauder several years ago. So he helped guide us in choosing the right alternatives to the ingredients, the chemicals that we were removing, and he also helped us to make really efficacious products. In addition to that, we went on and we looked at technology that was available, new technology, and we found a patented ingredient. We call it ExSeed. It is a blend of highly efficacious seed oils that, in the way they were put together, create an incremental effect 4 times greater than the seed oils alone. In addition to all of that, we also wanted to have a give back program. So in our early years, in our first 5 years, we developed a relationship with Susan G. Komen for the Cure. We were giving back 8% of our revenues to help support breast cancer research and mammogram screenings. As part of that relationship, we had to give the Komen Health and Sciences group, this is a group of oncologists and PhDs, we had to give them every formula with every ingredient so that they could vet them and make sure that there were no bad chemicals that would negatively impact a person's health. So we had a top natural formulator. We have this new technology, ExSeed Deep Moisturizing Complex. We had the Komen Health and Sciences group vet our formulations, and what we ended up with was something pretty phenomenal. But what's the difference between Natural Inspirations and other natural personal care products? It's our secret sauce, ExSeed Deep Moisturizing Complex. We like to say from seed to skin. You know, seeds are the powerhouse of the plant. We use sustainably sourced 100% seed oils from black cumin, carrot, cranberry, grape, and pomegranate seeds. These seed oils are extracted using a cold process method to preserve those antioxidant benefits within the seed oils. They're then blended together using a patented process to further preserve the power of the antioxidants. And we include it in every Natural Inspirations product we make across all fragrance collections.
So here at Natural Inspirations, our goal with every fragrance is to create a light, clean, fresh experience. We want each fragrance to have a universal appeal, so we created 7 of them, including fragrance-free. And if I were to pick one of my own favorites, I honestly don't think that I could because it depends on my mood. So the first fragrance we have is Eucalyptus Rosemary Mint, and this fragrance is absolutely delicious. It honestly reminds me of going to the spa. Next up, we have Lavender Ylang. And this is such a soft and appealing fragrance. Even people who don't like lavender like this one. Then we have Grapefruit Bergamot. This scent is very uplifting and it just makes you feel kind of sparkly on the outside. Next up, we have Sea Salt Citrus. This one is a clean, light, fresh fragrance and it's like being on the beach. And then there's Coconut Ambre Vanille. Not a beach coconut, it's more of like a date night coconut. Feel a little sexy, feel a little sultry. And then we have Agave Pear. Agave Pear is super clean, super crisp. Love this fragrance. Our newest fragrance is Cyprès, and this one is absolutely delicious. It's rich, it's woody, and it has notes of fresh fir and cypress. Last up, for those who prefer no fragrance, we have fragrance-free, which smells like nothing at all.